I really do think in the future IVF won't even be a thing that's different. It's just going to be how people have children. I really believe that because what's going to happen is it's going to become so much cheaper, so much easier. You're going to make stem cells to make into gametes, whatever, and then all of a sudden you're going to be able to effectively anyone, literally anywhere could. I mean, maybe even you can take your own cells and make the cells. Like who knows? And so having sex to have kids, I do think it's going to eventually be an archaic thing. I do believe that, and I actually think genetic technology is along there with AI going to be the single most consequential technological revolution ever, because it literally is the language of life. And on that point, you're going to bring together sequencing DNA, analyzing DNA, and also then editing DNA. And then that stack forms. And then of course, all these things are related to each other, because if you don't understand DNA well, you can't possibly edit it, right? Like this is something that people always miss. It's like, they're like, oh, we're going to engineer DNA, CRISPR, and all these things. It's like, yeah, but what are you going to engineer? In order to engineer, you have to understand DNA. We don't even have a whole genome database today that's millions of people large. The largest whole genome database is 500,000 people in the UK Biobank. 500,000 people, right? Think about that. There are billions of genomes to be sequenced, billions of genomes to be phenotypically mapped, and then think about all that data to then far greater understand the actual underlying genetic architecture. All that information is going to be fed into then actually understanding more and more what are actually the causal markers, which then all that information is going to be fed to and what actually can be edited and engineered. And I actually think of it as almost the great equalizer, because now suddenly anyone, anywhere can actually use genetic technology to, and it's so cheap, it's so beautiful, it's like your iPhone, right? It's like, the college student, I put this on Twitter, the college student has the same iPhone as the billionaire, right? It's no different, it's gonna be the same thing. Genetic technology is gonna make sure anyone, anywhere can basically have the child they want. I think that's a beautiful thing.